Welcome to the MVP.
Man's View Podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. Back again, man. Back here for another week.
Absolutely.
Man, I got to tell y'all, the people at home, man, my frustrations. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the couple episodes ago, man, I told y'all we had a good podcast and I forgot to press record. This time, I started the podcast by myself. And I was flowing. I was killing it. I was getting it in there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking to the people. I'm thinking they talking back to me. I'm talking to people. And then Cody said, you know what, man, dog, you know what I'm saying? Send me the link so I can get on. So I was like, bet. I send him the link. And when he get on, he can't hear me. So this whole talk I was doing on the first time I was recording it, none of it got picked up. So hey, it is what it is. We started from scratch. It ain't that bad. At least I was only like 10 minutes in anyway. You know what I'm talking about? But I was freestyling so good. It sounded so good. Man, I wish I could heard. Man. But Cody, man, what's good with you, man?
Hey, man, sitting on it, chilling on it, man. You know, staying out the way, man. Just grinding, man. Grinding. Mm-hmm. Same old.
That's what's happening, man. Appreciate you for getting on, man. Some of our other partners, man, had previous engagements. You know what I'm talking about? They couldn't make it this week. So, you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna let them live. Mm-hmm. We'll get at them next week. They'll be back on with us next week.
Ready.
But thank you for taking the time out, getting on with us, or getting on with me. You know what I'm talking about? So we can chop up this good game.
Ready.
Man, I don't know if you know or not, or if you was prepared to say anything about it, man, but we got to give you some congratulations, man. I think that's in order. You heard?
On what?
Yeah, that right there.
Oh man,
we gotta get this is the second week in a row. We talking about niggas buying houses, man. I don't know what's up with the MVP, but niggas is buying houses over here.
Hey, it's on the contingency plan, man. We gotta sell this crib in order to get that crib. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate that, though.
Man, congratulations, man. I see you out there making moves. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah, man, trying.
I ain't gonna tell the people where you living at or where you moving to and all that. Just let them know it's gonna be lobsters and shrimp every night. You know what I'm saying? When I come through, I'm gonna be 40 feet up. You heard?
We gonna have the Hartman suited and booted out there, man. They're gonna be, looking good, eating good, all that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I cannot wait. You heard? I've been waiting.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you and that boy Greg, man. Y'all boys constantly, you know what I'm saying, elevating, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm proud of y'all, man. Getting your little house and doing all this stuff, man. Your boy, since we knew this, but the third house you done bought, fourth house you done bought?
This will be the third.
Man, the first house this nigga had was huge. And we was like, okay. He was like, well, I think it's a lot of house. So the nigga went to a big house still. He's like, yeah, it's just a little smaller. It's not upstairs and downstairs. And then who knows what kind of mansion this nigga about to build now. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cody, man. Shout out to him.
Hey man, we just trying to make moves, man. That's all we trying to do.
I just want to say, man, I appreciate and I love seeing my friends win. And I think if you don't enjoy seeing your friends win, y'all not really friends.
You know but that's dope though, because I remember I think one of my first partners that actually had bought a crib. It was you and Kim. And I had brought Jasmine out, you know what I'm saying? And so we, y'all picked us up from the airport. We came and kicked it. I think that's when we sat in the room. Y'all had the dope guest bedroom, because that doggone, man, I'm talking about that mattress was so comfortable that, we were sitting there, and I was Prison Break. That's when you put me on Prison Break, man. And that's when you first met Jasmine. And this was probably like 2007, I think, probably like 2007. But man, it was just so dope to see it. And it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And we saw that, and we were influenced by it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, we got to keep grinding. But man, it was just dope to see that, man. So shout out to y'all for, having the blueprint for us, you know what I'm saying, to follow up on, you know what I mean?
Man, no problem, man. I just like how them boys came to my house, man. They came to the house. They literally stayed in the room watching Prison Break, like all 4-5 seasons. They watched the ball while they was there.
Hey, it was a dope. It was. You told me I need to get into it. I saw the
Yeah,
first one, and I was hooked. I was
they
hooked.
was
I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
they coming to visit us. Didn't leave the room watching Prison Break the whole time. I was like, okay, man, Cody, we about to go get
No,
some meat.
we
You
got
heard?
taquitos. We got taquitos. We had the taquitos.
We went to
was eating
Whataburger, got some taquitos, man. This dude was in the room. They was in the room the whole time watching Prison Break.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just want to, man, forgive
yeah,
me. I just want to say shout out to y'all, man. I like that. I like you and the boy Greg doing big moves, doing business, being grown men. Like that shit.
yeah. I ready. G money. You know, yeah, for sure,
Mhm.
for sure.
You know what
That
I'm
was some
saying?
dope.
With that being said, since we in the talking about man shit, this came up on the timeline, and I kind of want to get y'all opinion on it, man. I wanted more of y'all on here, but hey, if I wait another week, it's gonna be old. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it now. I'm just gonna play the video for you.
Beautiful.
No, what's beautiful is your man hands. Whew. I know we're supposed to be shaving, but I'm thinking about something else.
Shaving.
Why are you sticking your tongue out?
I didn't even know I was doing that.
What was that Tyrese?
Yeah, that was Tyrese, man. It was Tyrese. And his old lady, and he was, you know what I'm saying? He was grooming. You know what I'm talking about? I kind of want to get the timeline on Twitter and everything was going crazy. Talking
I
about,
had I hadn't seen that.
yeah, I didn't see it either until somebody brought it to my attention. I was like, oh, that's different. I mean, hey, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was like, man, y'all got to talk about it. I said, they say he's going crazy on the timeline. I was like, okay, we'll bring it. I'll bring it up to the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Whoever get on, and I want to know how you feel about that, man. Say, your old
Uh,
lady tell you, hey, come on,
to wax her and like to
nah,
shave and
yeah,
everything.
mm-hmm.
I've done it before. I did it with the bevel. I had the bevel blade. You know what I'm talking about? I did it with the bevel. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm telling you, man. It's easy. You know, because I'm a craftsman, so I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get it. I might carve a little C for Cody. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I get in there and I get it. I get it right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see why anybody would have a problem with that. People on the timeline, they had issues.
They were just saying, dude, wilding. I mean, I guess I don't think it's Tyrese that's wilding as much as his girl, because it's like, why would you record him doing that? But you can tell she was pleased by it. Me
Yeah.
personally, I'm not doing that, Chief. I'm not doing it because you're gonna fuck around and I'm not gonna be able to use that pussy for about 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna cut everything up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you got it. You got to
Whole
be
thing gonna be
delicate.
bloody.
You got to be delicate with it,
You
man.
saw
You
how
got it.
fast he was going? He was going
He
fast as
was.
hell.
He was. He was.
Man,
He had a different razor than I had because I was
man.
not going that fast. Like I was real. You know what I'm saying? Like I was cutting it across, pulling it down. Like if you know what if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I'm cutting across, pulling it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't no going fast. Nah, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. But nah,
Nah.
man, I don't see nothing wrong with that, man. I will say personally because I'm not like a person that puts a lot of things on social media, and my wife isn't, and she isn't either, right? So I wouldn't see us posting any of that stuff. Like that's kind of some intimate shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit you really wouldn't post. I mean, the legs all up in the air and stuff like that. Like Come
saw
on,
how happy she was. Her toes was all.
you know what I'm saying?
She
Like,
was
come
hype.
on, nah, man.
It was like she looked forward to this.
I don't need everybody seeing that. I don't need everybody seeing that. That's
Mhm.
between me and you. Put the phone down. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. But I don't see an issue with actually doing it, but I do see an issue with actually recording it and posting it, man. That's some whole other stuff, man. Like that's nah, we not posting that. Even if you post it, you ain't tagging me.
You see who you is.
I ain't accepting that joint. I already got it to where I can, accept the tags or not. Nah, that'll be one that'll be denied. For real.
I feel you on that, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at him for doing it. If that's what he like, man, you might as well cut it up the way you like it. I just don't trust myself to go in there, and I can see me nicking a labia or some shit like that, and then she didn't bled out, and I'll be like, I'm not fucking with none of that, man. Nah, we cool. We go to professional. Now, what I would say is, now maybe some hot wax or something. All I gotta do is pull the strip. I do some shit like that.
See, I hadn't seen the hot wax get done. I hadn't seen how it gets done. You know what I'm saying?
I figured it get done the same way they do it, like on 40-year-old virgin. They put the hot wax on the chair, just pull the shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. Now, if we gonna do that, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to take no razor to that area. You about to fuck up what I got going on for a couple of days. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, I'm not doing it.
I'm not trying to mess up the pretty cat. We're not messing that up. We're not messing that up at all.
Man, for real. Man. So
where did you see who sent you that? That's all I want to know.
Man, don't worry about that, Chief. Don't worry about that.
Golly.
You know they don't be wanting. They want us to talk about it, but they don't. They want to remain anonymous and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Hey man, right? Since we in the middle of this, let me make sure I shout out our gaming channel, man, on Facebook, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to Facebook gaming section and go to MV Podcast Gaming. Y'all, if y'all like seeing grown niggas play video games, or you like to see grown niggas fuss, because that is guaranteed. Both of them is guaranteed. We gonna play games and we gonna fuss. Please go to MV Podcast Gaming on Facebook, or you can catch us on Twitch. Either or, doesn't matter. We on there. Definitely, boy. You should see the fights we be having, man. I
saw one this past week. I jumped in on it. Man, I think it was you. I think it was T. I think it was I don't think T was on there. It was AD.
And Book.
Book was on there too. Yeah. Y'all boys are going in on it, but y'all were like one of the last. So y'all was grinding it out. I'm like, okay.
We put in a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? I put in a little bit of pain. You know what I'm talking about? Just make sure y'all check us out, man. Make sure y'all go in there. You know what I'm talking about? Comment something in there. You know what I'm saying? We have a good time in there. What I was gonna say? Oh shit, man! If you want to see me, man, I might post it in here, man. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna clip it. You know what I'm saying, man? Let me make I post me quitting on them niggas, man. Boy, I got shot. Let me explain it to the people. I got shot. Okay, trust me, you're gonna see. I'm gonna put it in. I got shot. There's one dude in there. I said,
you sound like Boondocks. It sound like a Boondocks episode. Man.
I gotta tell the people, man. You know what I'm saying? But
go ahead.
I got shot. I told them one dude right here. Yeah. So whatever. I died. Book go over there to kill a guy. I come back. Now I'm thinking it's been a little while since I died and I came back. Niggas should be coming over there. It was T and AD. Niggas never moved to go to the beef. Never moved. So Book got killed by this one dude. I came back, picked my stuff up, and then got killed again. I quit on them niggas. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gone. And I post the video so y'all can see it. But
I don't know if there was any guns in there. That's the problem.
It probably shouldn't have no gun.
Damn, I need some help. Fuck!
God
damn, bro.
You in the goddamn bush, man. Couldn't see this
It's
nigga.
two niggas though.
There's
That's
one.
not just
There's
him.
just one over there.
Hey, buy him
One,
back. Buy him
Book.
back. I'm looking at the thing.
It's one book.
I'm about to go kill this one, man.
On to him too. Fuck him. He got all my shit, man. I got a munitions box, everything over there.
Stand over here.
Your shit's still there. Come on!
Lord, have mercy.
Bruh! Oh my god.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Looking at one fucking person, man.
He took my damn gun. Yo, where y'all at, man? Y'all ain't gonna come help?
Fuck. I don't know what they doing.
I need to.
I'm waiting for somebody to come
Fuck! Niggas, where y'all at?
Man, I tell you, bro, like.
Now you gotta be
Man,
kidding,
we
man.
said-
That's
crazy.
This nigga ain't moved yet. Huh?
Your teammates are sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Gotta give me something to eat. That got me mad and motherfucker. Shit. Man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Every now and then niggas piss you off, man. You gotta get the fuck up out of there. Boy, it's frustrating as hell. And then me trying to close the stream out, boy. I was so frustrated, man. I don't know what I said, man. But hey, it is what it is. Check us out if you want to see some of that good gaming. You know what I'm talking about.
Ready.
Man. Let's see what I got up next. Another thing going off. I actually heard this one on the Breakfast Club, and I thought this was pretty interesting. Something to talk about. Shit, let me just show y'all.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
Because
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
That was some stuff.
Yeah, that was
some stuff going around right there, man. And I kind of wanted to get. I might save that one too for next week as well, because I want to hear what everybody got to say about that, at least a little bit. But I want to hear what you got to say. Do you agree with Steve, or is Steve full of shit?
Man, I'm gonna say, I think prior to being married and stuff, kind of, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of, yeah. But I mean, it's difficult because there's certain people that you can just put in like just the friendship and bam, it's that. But it's also, what he talking about too with certain people. So I guess it just depends. Like it's situational. You know what I mean? So he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But the 99.9%, I don't think it's that high. I wouldn't say it's that high, but especially now for sure. With me, being in the organization I'm in and stuff like that, and back when we could go outside, we had some of the oldest parties, in the city of Houston. You know what I mean? So we get out there. It's a whole bunch of women out there. I'm out there mingling and talking with a lot of different women, but it's not for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? And then I might actually connect with them on social media, and we might, chop it up every now and again on social media, but it's not with that intention. You know what I mean? and that's just because I didn't go out there for that, you know. So when I came back to the crib, like I just came back to the crib with, okay, I got some cool folks, you know, networking type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like even just cool to say, hey, we got a party going on. Y'all can come out there and bring your friends and stuff like that. Like all that. Like that's the way that's where I am today. But that's me being the 35-year-old that I am. You know what I'm saying? Versus a college version of myself that would, as soon as I get the number, I already know what I'm, you know what I'm saying? I already know, you know, what the MO is, you know what I mean? I already know, but that's just me personally. That's just me personally. But I know some people that's my age as well that they still going after it no matter the cause or whatever. Like they still going for it. But yeah, that's me, man. I definitely have friends that are females that I just chop it up with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll see like your little Snapchat and be like, oh, you killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up. But that ain't no flirting type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't, yeah.
I think he right and wrong. Like how you said, man, the where we at now, definitely not. But when you on the prowl, when you a hunter back in the day, especially if it's a new girlfriend, like a new girlfriend, it will almost be lying to say if she didn't give you the opportunity, you wouldn't take it. Because that's just what we did. You know what I'm talking about? It just you a hunter, you hunt. But now don't get me wrong. Yeah, younger days, that's how it was. Yes, I'm just be honest. Younger days, that's how it was. When you get older and you find somebody that you connect with and that you want to spend your life with, and you don't want nothing bad to happen, that changes a little bit. Your mind frame and your focus change a little bit. So, of course, I can have friends that's girls. Especially most of my friends that's girls, like that I call a friend, is like my homeboys' wives or something like that. I don't have just random girlfriends like that. They got to be, most time it's connected some way through a partner or something like that.
Yeah,
we could be associates and we could be cool, you know what I'm talking about? But like a friend, like I'm gonna call you or something like that, that ain't gonna happen. And even before I call like one of my partner's girls, I'm probably gonna hit them up first, like, yo, can you have such and such call me or something like that? I need to ask her about this. Just off the respect, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think like how some people say. I just think you got to be both at a mature level. Women usually are okay with that. Women are usually more mature and sometimes a little naive. They think guys ain't trying to get it. But us as dudes, we know if your wife got a male friend and like calling or something like that, you looking like, is this nigga gay? Because that's the only way that this is gonna be okay. Like, come on, man. We know what it is. So I understand why Steve said what he said. I didn't know what like where in his life is he at? Is this nigga still on the prowl? Like, what's going on? Because that shit happens. I mean, we'll be naive to say, nah, that don't happen. It just all depends on where you at in your life, man. But like I said, at one point I was if we cool, but if you gave me the chance, I still get it. That's one of them, you know what I'm saying? At that point, at that one point in my life, I would have did it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. And like I said, I share the same sentiment. But how do you feel about like your partners calling your wife? You know what I'm saying? Like or even texting your wife like directly. You know, because like you said you would say, okay, let Stephanie know I'm gonna be hitting her up. Or tell her to hit me up and about whatever. Like, how do you feel about it? Like with your wife?
My thing is a little different, man. Like you, AD, y'all family, literally family. It don't mean nothing if y'all call, text, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't mind if none of my friends actually call and text like that, to be totally honest, because I feel like we all family to a certain extent. As long as you don't overstep that boundary, where it's a little shaky. Like what you talking about? Then I'm gonna have to intervene. Like that shit don't sound right.
Yeah.
Kim gonna come if she don't feel like it's right. She gonna come to me and tell me. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no trying her. She gonna come let me know. So it's like, okay, yeah, that do sound a little off. So let me holler at somebody. And if that did happen, I know my friends wouldn't mean for it to come off that way, but we dudes though. So it's like I still got to tell you that I'm aware. I know what's going on. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any of my I don't have nobody. None of my friends that I'd be like mad that if they just hit up my wife, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why this nigga hitting you up? You know what I'm saying? I'd be straight.
And that's cool too, because like everybody ain't your friend, you know what I mean? Like you got certain people that are associates, but you got certain people that are friends, you know what I'm saying? And so establishing the difference between those two, I get it. But yeah, man, I feel like personally, just to answer the question to myself, I wouldn't really want my partners hitting my girl up on some willy-nilly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hit her up and hey, this is that, like I ain't doing no tripping off of it. If you got her number, then it's already cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you're gonna have her number and it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, so whenever I see she talking to such and such, or she tell me she talked to such and such, got your number, because I know how they got the number. I probably was there when the exchange was done. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm kind of in your ballpark as well. Just it all has to be respectful, man. But some dudes ain't respectful, man. Some of them ain't respectful.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I hang around nobody that ain't respectful. To me, if I got to watch you around my woman, it's something about you already that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust you like that to begin with. So I don't want you calling her from the get. Like, and I would tell her, like, man, why don't have this nigga calling you? Like, if he call you, tell him that ain't the right way to do it. He need to call me. Like, if I had somebody that I felt like that was disrespectful, or that I gotta watch you around my girl, you wouldn't be my partner anyway. You would just be an associate. Nigga that, hey, we kick it every now and then, but I don't fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have niggas around me that I can't trust, that I don't feel like I can trust around my wife. Because I feel like everybody that's around me, if something happened and I'm not there, they gonna stand up for me and mine just like I was standing up for them and theirs. You know what I'm talking about? So
absolutely.
It's more of a family aspect when it comes to kind of like us. You know what I'm saying? Like how we are. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
That's the difference with me. I don't see that. Hey, this is the 99.9% of niggas that's gonna fuck my wife or whatever.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. And that 99.9, he wrong for that shit. That's too goddamn high. 99.9. God damn, Steve. Like, nigga, everybody just fucking everybody, huh?
That's what Steve say. But
Steve
done made some millions off of the shit he say.
Yeah, off of selling our niggas, man. Yo, like, come on. Steve, I understand what you're saying, man. You got to change it up just a little bit, man. Everybody ain't on that. Like, I understand. Like, you can have female. To me, a friend is something different. A friend is somebody, if I got something going on, I can call you, talk about it, stuff like that. I will kind of agree with them. I don't really have any women that I do that with. I mean, I got female acquaintances and stuff like that. I still call them friends, like wives of, like Serena, T's wife. I've known Serena forever. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Tasha, that's my dog. You know what I'm talking about? If they need anything, they can call me. I'm there, whatever. I'm not going to just call them for any reason, though. Like, it's at late at night. Yo, you right by T? Well, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you everything. I would just call T.
Yeah.
I think the last time I called Serena is because I couldn't get in touch with T. I was like, where's your husband at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only time I make them kind of phone calls. So, I mean, it just, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little different about that part. You know what I'm saying? I don't have.
Yeah, and you get to a point, man, to where you have to realize folks ain't built like how you built. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? Like people ain't gonna treat situations like how you would,
mhm,
and that's been a growing pain of mine for the past couple of years. To be real, you know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like folks that they you feel like you cut from a different cloth, they not cut from that same cloth. You know what I'm saying? It's just
mhm.
it's different, you know. Not necessarily specifically speaking to this situation, but in general, you know. And but even in this situation, like you trust a person so much to where okay, you know they have the phone number of like your wife or something like that,
Mhm,
and you ain't doing no tripping off of it. You know what I
mhm,
mean? Because you, like you said, I might be trying to get in contact with Cody, but you know, I'm calling Jazz. Hey, where Cody at? Cody ain't answering the phone. I need to chop it up with him about something. Da, 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 like something
mhm.
real. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. And so it just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. But it's unfortunate that a lot of people don't view it as um I don't want to say the way we view it, but view it as strong as a relationship should actually be. A friendship slash relationship should be, you know, with a person. So yeah, that's
It's,
that.
it's just certain boundaries you don't cross. You know what I'm talking about, and
Mhm.
especially when you got like business and stuff like that. I think you could be friends in business. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. You know it's a line that you shouldn't take it there because it's still business too. So all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I mean, just be just be a human being. You just know that women are human too. You know what I'm saying? I know back in the day, you ever had problems with like your wife going somewhere and you be like, man, because I don't trust them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't you. I trust you, but I don't trust them niggas that you going out there with.
I
You
ain't
know?
never had that issue just because Jasmine, she's such a recluse. Like
Uh-huh.
she back at the crib, you know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Like it'll be more me and I go out and then I'll come back and tell her and she be like, that wasn't about nothing. Like
Uh-huh.
she wipe it off. She be like, that
Yeah.
wasn't about nothing. I'm like, you do know I could have been with these two girls downtown
Uh-huh.
over, you know what I'm saying? Like I could
Uh-huh.
be, you know, mainstream getting it on, but she be like, nah, whatever, and go to sleep. And
Uh-huh.
I just be like up, like, damn, like she really don't feel like I'm popular out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't feel like it, but
She ain't work. That's what.
she know I
That,
ain't fucking around. She
that,
know she know I ain't fucking around. Period. Like I ain't fucking with the relationship we have. Period.
mm.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with little dude too. Nah, man, ain't no can't be. I don't want little man saying no slick shit to me and it being valid.
Uh-huh.
If it be valid, what I'm gonna say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I be looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Can I be honest? The only time I felt like that when Kim went out,
Mhm.
she went to the B2K tour, or whatever they did, the Millennium Tour.
It was all for hood joint. Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't Fort Hood. They
That
went
wasn't the
to
for
it
hood
was like
joint.
in Dallas or Austin or something like that.
Oh, okay,
And I
okay.
was like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt the way. I was like, you know what? If Omarion come out there and say something to her, I might lose my wife. You know what I'm talking about? So I felt the way. I'm like, because you remember how big a fan she was of B2K and them. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
Lord, I might lose my wife. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh Lord. Then I'm gonna have to go try to kill Marion short ass. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's about the only time I was like, man, I don't need you wilding out too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel a way about you going out there, but hey, it is what it is. Where y'all seats at? Oh, okay. He probably won't even see you. You fine then. Good. Probably won't even see you then. That's fine. You good.
Yeah,
But yeah, at
yeah.
first when they told me, I was like, come on now. Oh,
I thought you was about to say what was the group that P Diddy had
oh
some
yeah.
day 21
Day 26. Day 26.
26 whatever it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, because she was out there, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a fan of them too. She went out there, you know what I'm saying? But she wasn't not how she was. She was a fan of theirs, but not how she was with Omarion and B2K, boy. Them niggas, she was in love with them niggas when we was in like high school and stuff. I was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to slap the shit out of her, man.
Man, if she got to a point to where she saw how tall them niggas were, and you know all this,
she probably taller than them. You know what I'm saying?
Right? She'd have been looking down, right? She could be like, oh, you know, she can like, oh, okay, yeah, dap up and probably dip out. You know, dap up and dip out.
That was just one of them times that fragile male ego, man. You know what I'm talking about? You like, God damn.
I get it.
Please.
I get that shit all the time, man. I get that shit all the time because when they're even with Jasmine, mess around and go to like Walmart or something. And, you know, I'm looking at her, like, what you wearing? I'm like, nah, you ain't wearing. Like, you know, you say sweatpants. I'm like, nah, you ain't wearing them sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? You better put on mine. You better put on mine and draw them strings up. You know what I mean? Man, nah, I don't want anybody to have a reason. Nope. I ain't going for it. And I think she understands too. I think she understands. She understands a little more than I do because she always tries to be a little bit more incognito than anything. So yeah, for sure.
Man, yeah, I ain't got nothing else, man. I just really had them two things I wanted to touch on today, man. I ain't want to make it a long podcast, man. Just something go over here, you know what I'm saying, feed the people a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. Know we don't stop. Know that we not going to not give them a podcast. Yeah. And I wanted to make it light. I didn't want to go into any more things that's happening in the world right now, man. I skip the news.
Let's keep it positive, man. It's always bullshit that goes on. We will touch on it. But just let's keep it light this week, man. Just let people get some weight off their shoulders, man.
Exactly. And that's why I want to tell people, man, I'm gonna try to not focus on some of the hard stuff to talk about every week because it seems like it don't stop. It's like, yo, after a while, it start weighing on you. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, yo, if you don't hear us talk about it a week, don't think I ain't seen it. I seen it. It's just like mental break this week. You know what I'm talking about? That for y'all and me. Goddamn, I don't want to talk about that right now. Catch me next week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm still on it like that, I'll talk about it. But there's so much stuff that happens constantly every week. I don't feel like talking about this shit every week. Y'all know how I feel already. I mean, that should be when you see it, you know, from fact, when you see the news report, you be like, oh, I know how LaFrance feel about this right now. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
I made that perfectly clear. If you don't know how I feel, it's your first time watching this, go back a couple episodes. You'll see how I feel. You know what I'm talking about? I don't hold my tongue about that stuff, but I think it's getting to the point where it's not helpful for anybody to just keep on digesting that stuff constantly on an everyday basis.
No, and it doesn't make for a fruitful podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we just venting and just venting over and over and over again about different scenarios, and I know it's warranted, right? But at the same time, man, you have to have something that's because music kind of would take you away from what's going on, right? And so I think podcast can be an outlet to take you away from what's going on as well, but it can be an outlet to let you know what's going on if you don't know, But we're trying to be the former as opposed to the latter, man. I don't know, man.
If it's just real egregious, I bring it to y'all, man. But if not, I'm gonna try to skip a lot of this stuff, man. We'll touch on it maybe real quick, but I'm trying to focus the negative energy out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a cloud to be. You know what I'm saying? When you constantly seeing that kind of stuff, it's hard to get your mental back right. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start filtering a little bit more of this stuff outright.
Yeah.
For everybody that like that kind of stuff, tell us in the comments if you want to hear some more. You want to hear me rant about some more shit? I rant about it, man. You know what I'm talking about? But it'll probably be on a different type of way. a different platform. Maybe I start bringing it to Instagram Live. And that's our Instagram right there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we just find something that we see that's just egregious and out of the norm. We probably don't want to bring it to the podcast. Maybe we'll just jump on Instagram Live and just start venting right there. And then y'all can tell us exactly how you feel. If y'all think that's a better way of doing that, please let us know. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know. Let us know how you feel about that. But I mean, Cody, what you got for the people, man, before we get out of here?
Oh man, all I have for the people is just try to remain positive. Even if you have a negative situation, but you can find some positivity in that negative situation, it's no longer a negative situation. It's positive at that point. So focus on that. Focus on the positivity, and that's it.
I just want to thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. Thank y'all for every week y'all coming in here and being here with us, man. I appreciate it. I know we had the type of crowd that people watch the podcast, but they won't say anything. That's fine. I would rather you guys comment, tell us, hey, I'm watching, I'm looking. But as long as you watching, I'm fine with it. I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for constantly going on there, following us on Instagram, following us on Twitter, the Facebook channel with us streaming. Thank y'all for all that. You know what I'm saying? Before I leave up out here, man, I want to thank somebody that don't know Mr. Ciabatta Mitch, man. Dude right here got his t-shirt. Dude is a streamer on Facebook.
Okay.
And dude made a platform through his gaming channel that if you watch it from the outside, when he starts streaming, you'll think he just cussing people out and doing all this stuff when he plays Madden. But if you look and like follow him, he made a whole community for his people that like somebody died. They play giving blessings and praying for the people. It's their whole community. It's like a little family they got going on through his gaming channel. Before he leave up out of there, when he cuts you out the whole game, and at the end of the game, he say, yo, thank y'all for getting on. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Everybody already know it's just a Ciabatta experience. That's what he gonna do. He gonna cut you out during the game, get you out of your game, and then at the end of it, what's up?
For Ciabatta, what nationality or
black guy? He black from your part, from Houston.
Oh yeah,
he right in Houston. Yep, Ciabatta Mitch, dude. You know what I'm saying? I only reason I'm saying this because I want to. You know what I'm saying? I respect what he doing, and I want to make us to be something like that. I want to make sure we positive. You know what I'm talking about? As far as with the people and what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have like a whole infrastructure of people that get together that, you know what I'm saying, if somebody feel down, they gonna tell them, hey, you know what I'm saying, we praying for you, you know what I'm talking about, it's gonna be good, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I want positivity. And the only reason I brought him up is, of course, I'm wearing his shirt, but I like what he did. I like what he's doing. So, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna use him as a blueprint, especially for our gaming situation. Not as much cussing people out. We cuss each other out enough. I ain't gonna cuss no new motherfucker out. But just what he doing, you know what I'm saying? I just want to let him know if they ever get to him, I appreciate what you're doing, man. And that's the blueprint. And I like what you're doing, like your situation over there, man. I think that shit is very dope. And a lot of times people don't say anything about when somebody's doing dope, especially another black man. But I want to make sure we get this out and tell them I like what you're doing over there. You heard? But that's it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been the MVP. Peace out.
I read it, man.
Yeah.
Pray for me. Pray for Book.